Hello. There, that's better. Hello, and welcome to Rock Rapids, Iowa, as we get set for tonight's Lyon Conference action. I'm Jeff Cruz. I had the wrong headset on here. The one that was turned off. Got that corrected here. As we get ready for tonight's Lyon Conference matchup between the Sheldon Arabs and your Central Lyon Lions. Central Lyon coming in tonight after off a win. We'll take a look at some team comparisons for stats. Sheldon Arabs are 0-2 overall, 0-2 in the Siouxland Conference. Lions are 2-0 overall, 2-0 in the Siouxland Conference as well. Sheldon is averaging 42.5 points per game. They shoot 34% from the field, average 30.5 rebounds per game, 10.5 assists, 4.5 steals per game. They also shoot 56% from the free throw line and average 18.5 turnovers. The Lions, now this is only one game, as last night's stats I didn't have in before we were able to go tonight. So they average 58.5 points. They shoot 43% from the field, average 29 rebounds, 14 assists, 10 steals. They also shot 0% from the free throw line in their first game. They were 0 for 6. They did improve on that last night a little bit. And they average 11 turnovers per game. Earlier today, I had a chance to sit down and talk with Coach Grafing about how the first couple games have gone into this 22-23 season, and we'll have that interview now. Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon Girls head coach Heather Grafing. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet. Good to be here.
Coach, let's start. A couple games since the last time we've talked. Last Tuesday, got the close win over Rock Valley. How do we play in that one?
You know, Rock Valley was exactly who we thought they were going to be. They've got a group of kids, young kids, that gained an entire season of experience last year. And so they took their lumps last year for sure, just getting acquired to Siouxland Conference basketball, Varsity basketball. But we knew, it's a group of kids that likes to get in the gym. And so we have a ton of respect for them. They came out, they played us really tough. I felt like at the end, I was really proud of the composure that our older kids had. I just kind of felt like at the end, we knew we had control of it. And so definite credit to them. They did great, but it was great to come out beginning of the season and get your first win.
Yeah, like you said, an extremely young team.
Very.
I don't think they even have a senior on the roster. Start 4 sophomores who all basically started all last year as freshmen.
Yes, they did. Yes,
so,
they did.
yeah, they are definitely going to be experienced here going forward.
They're going to be a great team.
A good win to start the season off. And then last night, going over to Okoboji, a tough first quarter, but after that, pretty much took control, got the 60-42 win. What'd you think about that game?
We know going into the season that teams are going to throw all sorts of different kinds of junk defense at us. Give Okoboji a ton of credit. I thought they came out with a great defensive strategy to try to limit our shots and so on. And so, yeah, it took us just a moment to kind of just going back and watching some film from first quarter. We had some great opportunities. They just went out. You make those, and that's a huge momentum boost. You miss those, and it kind of takes the air out from you. So I thought the girls responded really, really well. Again, credit to Okoboji. They're a team that's going to come out. They're going to play hard. They're going to hustle for 4 quarters. They're a very well-coached group. And so I was just proud of how we responded. That first half, getting a couple here and there, getting kids, especially kids that have come off our bench, that can give us a little bit of scoring. That's really going to help. And especially moving forward, teams aren't going to be able to just key, on Addie and Desta and those guys. It's going to force them to have to respect all of our crew because we've got a great group. We just have a very young group. And so I can already tell 2 games in, kids like Lexi Austin, Ashlyn Davis, getting those minutes and getting some experience has already really helped those guys. So we're really excited. Coming out of halftime, Dion, I thought third quarter, huge lift. Dion Jansma came out, hit 3 threes for us. And anytime those kids go out and score from the outside, it makes their defense have to change. And I thought Dion did a great job of hitting those shots. Addie had a big night again. She had 6 threes. Desta, too, scoring inside. I felt like she got a little more space inside compared to the Rock Valley game. But truly, this is a group, we're putting the pieces together. It's going to take a little time, but we're doing a great job.
Yeah, I wasn't able to make that trip over there last night. I had some things here in town going on with my kids. But
they have to get your hair cut?
That was Wednesday. But yeah.
Just checking.
So I turned on the game on Okoboji's NFHS channel, and they actually had announcers, which was nice, something that most schools don't. We do, of course. But
They were talking about how good of defense we played coming out of halftime. I watched the end of the game. It was already pretty much in control at that point, but I did get to see a little bit, and it looked like the spacing and the ball movement. It looked like whatever happened that first quarter, it looked like the girls really responded and just kind of took over.
They did. One thing that going in, comparing it to last season, we stepped in last season at the beginning of the year with a group of very experienced players. And so we really did hit the ground running last year. This year, we're not the same team. We've got kids that don't have a ton of varsity experience, and the only way to do that is to get out and play. And so, again, I'm excited because I see the kids that they're starting to kind of catch on how things work. Huge shout out to Afton and Addie and Desta, who came back with the most experience. They've taken these kids kind of under their wing, encouraged them. They understand it's going to take a team to do this year, and I just feel like the girls are doing a good job of getting those pieces where we need them to be right now.
And always a hard trip. It doesn't matter, especially with having the game being postponed. You're playing on a Thursday, which is not a normal week. And anytime, it's nice in the Siouxland when you play Tuesday, Friday, just getting that routine. And when you get out of that routine, sometimes it causes, they are high school kids, so it does mess with their mind a little bit. And then you got to go all the way over. And then I looked at the weather forecast on yesterday, or Wednesday morning. I was like, they said 50-mile-an-hour gusts of wind. I was like, of course it's going to be windy or snowy or something because they have to go to Kapoji. Always come out a little flat, but that's okay. Get the win in the end.
No, I was really proud of them. They did a great job.
And now we move on. Again tonight, we'll have Sheldon here. What do we expect to see out of the OREBs?
Sheldon's going to be a group of kids. They had a successful volleyball season, and a lot of times winning just kind of breeds winning. And so this is a group of kids that's going to be competitive. They're going to come out and they're going to play as hard. Claire Johnson is seems to be kind of their leader right now. And so it's going to be another one of those nights where if we don't show up and mentally be ready for this, anything can happen. At the same, thing, if we come out, we play our game and we worry about what we're doing, I think the girls can come out and have a good night again.
And always good to, whenever you got to play back-to-back nights, it's always good to not maybe have the tough game at the at the first one, so that you get a little rest and a little bit more time on the bench to save your legs, because especially early in the season when you're not used to the up and down, hopefully it gives us an advantage tonight. What are some of the keys that Central Lyon will need to have to come away with a victory tonight?
One of the things after the Rock Valley game, one of our takeaways was defensively, we did not do a very good job. We allowed kids inside the lane. We allowed them to create a lot of stuff inside the lane, and we gave up a lot of uncontested threes. And so, comparing to last night, I thought defensively we held them to 16. And offensively, we struggled a little bit ourselves in the first half, but defensively we held them to 16. That was pretty good. And so going into tonight, we want to see that defense become more consistent. We want to step out there, make them earn those shots. Two of our goals are we don't want the ball in the paint. We don't want any uncontested outside shots. And so that's pretty tough to do. And I'm asking a lot of those kids, but they're doing a great job. So I guess tonight we want to see that defense continue to make some progress. Offensively, just to see those kids, especially the kids that are around kind of our main three returners, step up and play with more confidence, get out there, put the ball in there for us a little bit, and just, again, put the pieces together. It's going to take time, but as long as we keep taking steps forwards every game, that's what we want. So.
All right. Well, hopefully we can accomplish those goals and come away with the victory tonight.
I know one thing I'm never going to do. I'm never going to make a bet with my players that I'll shave my head. But I give Coach here a ton of credit because he went through with it. So congratulations to him for being a good coach and going through with the shaving of
Thanks.
the head.
I told the kids I'll do it again next year.
Heck yeah.
So we got to bring home a big trophy again. That's anytime we bring home a state championship trophy,
you're going to shave your head?
I will shave my head.
I love it.
I don't care.
That's great.
I'll do it every year.
Good for you. So.
Thanks. Well, thank you for taking some time to join us today. And we'll be back with more pregame show after a word from our sponsors.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community-minded.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
And welcome back to Rock Rapids. Thank Coach Grafing for sitting down with me today and getting that interview in. Taking a little bit more look here at the last 5 games between these two, or for these two teams, really the last 2 games as early in the season. Sheldon, they're 0-2. They've had 2 losses. They lost at home to MOC Floyd Valley, 59-39, and on the road at Boyden Hall, 57-46. The Lions, on the other hand, they won last night at Okoboji, 60-42, and last Tuesday they got the win here at home, 57-53 over Rock Valley. Series history between these two teams. Central Lyon has won 9 of the last 10 meetings, including the 2 games last season. The first game was 73-45, and the second game was 54-37. Taking an early look here at your Siouxland Conference standings, Central Lyon currently tied in first place with 4 other teams, as Central Lyon, MOC Floyd Valley, both 2-0, Boyden Hall, Cibolo Cheaton, West Lyon 1-0, and then Sheldon tied with the rest of the conference. We're in 6th place technically, George Little Rock 0-1. They are 1-1 overall. I guess I missed that. They didn't have that in varsity bound, but they did win last night. Okoboji 0-1, Rock Valley 0-1, Sheldon 0-2 in conference, and Sioux Center 0-1. Most of those are losses, only having 1 because of Tuesday with the snow day for almost all the schools. I do believe Sheldon and MOC played, and that was the only Siouxland Conference game to actually get played on Tuesday. Well, the other 4 games were canceled, or postponed, I should say. Looking at some of the state rankings, Central Lyon is ranked number 2 in Class 2A. Followed right behind them is Cibolo Cheaton, as they are ranked 3rd in Class 2A. We'll take a look now at our key players of the game, as we'll start with Sheldon. Key player for Sheldon tonight is going to be the senior number 2, Claire Johnson. She averages 20 points per game, leads the team in that category, shooting 49% from the field, averages 7 rebounds per game, also the team leader there, 3 assists and 1 block per game, also for Claire. For the Lions, we'll go with the senior number 2, Afton Schlumbum. Schlumbum had 9 points in that first game, which put her 2nd in scoring. Shot 44% from the field, had 7 rebounds, which is tied for the lead in rebounds, and had 6 assists and 3 steals. Very solid game for Afton. She'll be our key player tonight. As we get set, get set here for our starting lineups. We'll start here with Sheldon starters. Sheldon's starting lineup will look like this tonight. Number 2, Claire Johnson, a senior. Number 4, Caitlin Grady, a senior. Number 5, Anna Volink, a sophomore. Then number 23, a senior, Izzy Freeman, and number 45, a senior, Abby Boone. For Central Lyon, their starting lineup will look like this. Number 2, a senior, Afton Schlumbum. Number 10, a senior, Addison Klosterboer. Number 22, a senior, Dion Jansma. Number 40, a junior, Desta Hugedorn. And number 44, a junior, Riley Weiler. So a very experienced squad out there for both teams. Sheldon, 4 seniors and a sophomore. The Lions with 3 seniors and 2 juniors. A little bit different than the first game here, where we saw 4 sophomores and a junior for Rock Valley. A little bit different lineup tonight. Coaches tonight, Coach Sydney Baumgartner for Sheldon, and Coach Heather Grafing for the Lions. We're going to take a step away here as the starting lineups are finishing up, and we'll be back with your opening tip after these messages from our sponsors.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carry-out and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin & Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
Hey, we're back here at Central Lyon High School as we get set for our opening tip-off. Johnson, Freeman, Grady, Volink, and Strouth out there for the Orabs. Klossmoor, Hugedorn, Schlumbum, Jansma, and Weiler for the Lions. Klossmoor with it on the corner, step back three. No good, rebound off of Jansma, and it will be Sheldon basketball. I apologize, I don't think I announced Reese Stroth as a starter for Sheldon early in the pregame. And the Lions force a 5-second call. Schlumbum with it, over to Jansma now. There's Klossmoor at the top, back over to Schlumbum. They dump it down to Hugedorn. Hugedorn up and under, and Hugedorn gives the Lions an early lead. That's Caitlin Grady bringing it up for Sheldon. Klossmoor goes flying over to Claire Johnson. That one stolen away by Desta Hugedorn. Lions are off and running. There's Schlumbum. Ooh, almost found Weiler underneath. Good look by Schlumbum, but Weiler unable to corral that one. Sorry about that. Had to step away and help our video board guys as our guy. As that foul was on Dion Jansma, Claire Johnson shooting. Makes the first one. Misses the second one. Johnson shooting 50% on the year. Continues that streak. Leading scorer, Johnson, averaging 20 points per game for Sheldon. Weiler dumped down, and a foul will be called here on number 23, Izzy Freeman, 5'10" senior, as she reaches around Desta Hugedorn. Good position there by Hugedorn to really cause that foul. Cross-court pass there across the board to Jansma. No good. Rebound by Freeman. Grady with it now for the Orebs as they look to set up their offense. Anna Volink with it, the sophomore. The only underclassman out there for Sheldon. There's Strouth, cut off by Jansma, kind of hops with it. She commits the foul. Schlumbum brings it up over across the board, now over to Jansma. Hugedorn out top with it. Screen looking to be set there by, that was Weiler. Klosterboer now with the three. Good! Assen Klosterboer. Look ahead there by the Orabs. And nobody there for the Lions. And number 23, Izzy Freeman, gets the easy bucket. Hugedorn threw that to almost nobody there, as luckily Schlumbum's smart enough not to tell Hugedorn not to grab it, and that one thrown away. Lions a little chaotic there. As number 3, Taya Sudbeck, a 5'4" freshman, will check into the game. And I believe Volink will get a break. Yes, that's Volink sitting down on the bench for Sheldon. Johnson on the dribble drive there, nothing going. Gets over to Sudbeck. Strouth with it. Lions look to trap. Stolen away by Klosterboer, and Addison Klosterboer. Right-handed layup is good. So Lions with a 9-3 advantage. Klosterboer pressuring Grady as she brings it up. Get it over to Strouth. Now Johnson picks up her dribble. Sudbeck. That is Freeman there. She gives it back to Strouth. Good ball movement here by the Orabs early on. Johnson from deep three. Rebounded by Desta Hugedorn. Weiler was looking for Hugedorn. Now Hugedorn gets it back to Weiler. Weiler with the 8-footer, and Riley Weiler gets into the scorebook tonight. 11-3 now. Again, Grady being pressured by Klosterboer. Grady picks up her dribble, and quickly timeout by Coach Baumgartner. Just a 30-second timeout. So we'll stay here. Make sure we thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Boston & Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. Pull up my stats here if I can get them to load correctly. The Orabs get it in to Johnson. Into the game now, number 45, Abby Boone for Sheldon. Kaylee Floyd in for the Lions on that timeout. Foul going to be called, and it's going to be a shooting foul. Foul will be called on Desta Hugedorn, her first, team second. And shooting will be Claire Johnson. Johnson's first one up and in. And the second one up and in as well. Schlumbaum, left-handed drive, kicked out to Hugedorn at the free throw line, and Desta Hugedorn knocks down the free throw jumper. And that one's stolen away by Schlumbaum, gets it over to Clostebor, and Addison Clostebor with a layup. Grady being pressured again by Clostebor. That one thrown away. Lions look to push. That was Hugedorn with the steal. Addison Clostebor, no good. Rebound, though, by Afton Schlumbaum. Schlumbaum drive. And that one is on the floor. She'll be fouled. See who they call that one on. Number 5. That is Anna Volink. She's back into the game. Number 21 and 23, Strouth and Freeman back in as well, as Grady and Boone will get a break. Lions just get that one inbounded. Schlumbaum, deep three. Afton Schlumbaum from about 3 feet beyond the three-point line. 13-point lead now. Lions looking to run and jump a little bit and do some trapping here. Strouth has it. They got to watch for those baseline runners. Whoever runs the trap, you got to watch for that girl to streak toward the basket. As Johnson has it now. She's looking to drive. Good drive there by Claire Johnson. Not very good help defense there. As Johnson has 5 of the 7 points here tonight for Sheldon. Weiler drive and kick back out to Clostebor. Clostebor drives, kicks it to Kaylee Floyd. And Floyd probably should use a bounce pass there. That one's stolen away by Reese Strouth. Volink with it now, going down the left-hand side, has it stolen away by Schlumbaum. She passes it way up ahead, and Riley Weiler misses the bunny, and will commit the foul. Deion Jansma will check in for Weiler, as that is her first foul, 3rd on the team. Abby Boone back into the game for Sheldon. Anna Volink will take a seat. Grady has it in now, over back to Claire Johnson. Johnson just trying to take everyone off the dribble there. Lions, early on, looked like the Lions are trying to cut away that right hand. Might be the strategy they want to keep going with. Because when Johnson gets a step going to her right, she's taking it to the basket almost every time. Short on that one is Johnson. Number 20, Alexis Austin, will make her first appearance tonight, giving Desta Hugedorn a break for the Lions. And that second one up and in for Johnson. She'll get a break as Volink will come back in for her. So Lions now with a 10-point lead. Minute 26 left here in the first quarter. Schlumbaum gets it down into Austin. Looks for a back cut there by Jansma. That one thrown just a little too hard. As now Ashlyn Davis will check in and give Clostebor a break here at the end of the first quarter. That one almost stolen away by Jansma. Strouth with it, back over to Grady in the corner. Strouth takes it in, ball is batted around, finally come away with it is Sheldon, that is, and that one off the front iron and is going to be Central Line basketball. So 46 seconds, so the Lions will not be able to hold for the last shot. Oh, Schlumbaum looking for Floyd. Floyd had made the back cut. That one thrown out of bounds. And now Claire Johnson will check back in for the last 36 seconds of this quarter. As Sheldon looks to cut into the 10-point lead, Lions hold. Jump ball called. Sheldon will maintain possession. Grady with a run out. And Caitlin Grady with an easy bucket. Now the Lions will have a shot to hold for the last basket if they want, but they don't. Schlumbum all the way in. Nothing going. Now we'll see if Sheldon holds for the last basket here. They were going to try, but no, stolen away and a foul. Probably a really good foul there by Johnson. I know that Johnson probably doesn't want to commit too many fouls as she averages almost half their points per game. And she picked up her second foul already, but that was going to be an easy throw ahead for Davis to Schlumbum for a layup. At least now make the Lions earn it here in the last 10 seconds. That one underneath. Lions got to get it up. And got the buzzer. Ashlyn Davis with the 10-foot jumper gives the Lions a 20-10 lead. They'll take that in the second quarter as you're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
Back here in Rock Rapids, a cold and snowy and very windy Friday here as turned into, it was really nice. When I went home for lunch about 12:30, 12:45, I went home for after school. I stayed a little late, probably left about 4:15, and it was real windy here. So if you're at home watching, hopefully you're somewhere warm watching, as the Lions here with a 10-point lead as we start our second quarter. Schlumbum over to Hagedorn. Now Jansma has it in the corner. Cut there by Weiler. And ends up on the ground in a jump ball, and Sheldon has possession. That first quarter, Addison Klosterboer leading all scorers with 9. Johnson leading for the Orabs with 6. As Johnson brings it up over to Grady now. Screen set there by Freeman. Give and go. Nice give and go. Oh, off the rim. And if that is on Claire Johnson, that is her third. No, it's not. Luckily for the Orabs, that was on Freeman. Be her first, I do believe. So Schlumbum will bring it up for the Lions. Over to Hagedorn. Now Jansma in the corner. A couple screens being set there for Klosterboer. And 3-second call on the Lions. Grady will bring it up for Sheldon. Freeman, drive, no good. Lions are going to look to push. Cross court there to Schlumbum. Klosterboer has it now. Klosterboer, deep three, and Addison Klosterboer, her second three-pointer of the game. And a foul committed there by Afton Schlumbum. Sudbeck into the game for Volink. Ashlyn Davis into the game for Afton Schlumbum. Schlumbum now with 2 fouls. Claire Johnson has it now. That give and go. The Lions, there are 2 of them there. They knocked it away from each other. Went over to Izzy Freeman. She missed it. The Lions now back on pushing ahead. Jansma has it. She'll drive left hand, go up strong, and Jansma is fouled. Number 23, Izzy Freeman, be her 3rd foul, 5th team foul. No, it's going to be the 6th team foul now, I believe. Jansma, first one up and no good. As Abby Boone will check in for Izzy Freeman. Probably last we're going to see a Freeman this half with 3 fouls. And Deion Jansma misses them both. Rebounded there by Caitlin Grady for the Orabs. She'll bring it up. There's Johnson for 3, no good. And the rebound gets knocked out of Sudbeck's hands. Fadeaway jumper by Addison Clostebor is good. And stay tuned at halftime. We'll have an interview with Addison. She is our senior interview tonight for the girls. Johnson. Strouth with it, back to Johnson, no good. No box out though, and Johnson gets it. Goes all the way to the basket and is fouled by Davis. She'll get a chance for an and 1. Kaylee Floyd will check in for the Lions for Davis. And Anna Volink will come in for Caitlin Grady. That one just short for Johnson. The rebounder there was by Weiler for the Lions. We're going with it now. Over to Weiler. Screen set for Clostebor. Step back. That's going to be a long 2. No good. Oh, tough rebound there by Weiler. She was falling backwards. Tried to get it to Kaylee Floyd. Unable to do so though. That one goes out of bounds. So Volink over to Sudbeck. And Weiler, unfortunately, there as she's going to trap. I don't know if Sudbeck just felt her there or if she just got lucky and kind of turned into her. Weiler knocked her down, and that will be Riley Weiler's 2nd foul, the team's 7th. So the Orabs will be in the bonus for the rest of the half here as Alexis Austin checked in for Weiler. And Taya Sudbeck makes the first one. Her first free throw of the season. And she makes them both. Ashlyn Davis will check in for Deion Jansma. Clostebor will bring it up and trigger the offense for the Lions. And the travel. So Grady will bring it back up for Sheldon. Over to Sudbeck. Strouth with it now. A little weave up top for Sheldon as they look to find some offense with their leading scorer on the bench. That one's stolen away by Clostebor, and Addison Clostebor with the easy layup. Clostebor with 16 points already here. 6 of 8 shooting from the field, 2 of 3 from 3-point. Grady with it over in the corner. Lions like to trap there. Good rotational defense. Caitlin Grady, no good. Rebounded there by Addison Clostebor. And before the throw ahead, Coach Grafing will take a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout, so once again, we'll stay here. Remind everyone, upcoming events here on the CL Broadcast Network. On Tuesday, we will have our first, third, and fifth grade concert starting at 6 o'clock. First grade at 6, third grade at 6:45, and the fifth grade band and choir concert will start at 7:30. Then on Monday, December 12th, we'll have our school board meeting at 7 p.m. and our high school concert at 7:30 p.m. And then Tuesday, December 13th, that'll be the next home basketball game. We'll have a doubleheader, girls and boys, versus West Lyon. Tip-off set for 6 o'clock. That one inside, left-handed, no good there by Austin, but rebounded by Desta Hugedorn. And Hugedorn with 2 points, 4 points, I believe, or maybe 6 on the game. Lions pushing it up, no good, but that one, no good again, but the Lions get the rebound. Now Clostebor on the drive, no good, gets her own rebound. And that will be a foul. See who they called that one on for Sheldon. Addison will shoot 2. Looks like that foul was called on number 2, Claire Johnson. Her second foul. I think we might be off on the fouls a little bit here on our unofficial stats. Where I have Egan Peterson, Caleb Quaker. Not sure who else is up here. I got some 8th grade boys helping me tonight with stats. And as always, Jason Heiser, your broadcast producer. Remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. Makes it a lot easier to find the broadcast you're looking for. Even the Sheldon fans can do it that way. Clostebor misses the front end there of her 2-shot foul. And also follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. And Addison Clostebor goes 1 of 2 there from the line. Her game high 17 points. Grady, a little out of control there. Throws it up, doesn't hit anything. Lions will have it. Two minutes left here in the half. Cross-court shot or pass to Clostebor. 3-point shot, no good. Here comes Claire Johnson. Behind her back down the left-hand side now. And Claire Johnson. Claire Johnson with 8 points tonight. That's to Hagedorn within the corner. Back out to Ashlyn Davis as Sheldon has switched to a 2-3 zone. Cross court to Klostebor. That one a little flat right in front of us here. Rebounded by Alexis Austin. That's to Hagedorn. And count it. That foul is on number 45, Abby Boone. And Desta will go to the line to shoot an and one. And Hagedorn improves. Coming into last night, she was shooting 0%. I think she was 0 for 4 in the first game, so improving on that. Volink, left hand, no good. Ashlyn Davis, and that one's tied up by Volink. Good hustle there by Anna Volink, the sophomore. One minute left here. You know, in the past, the Lions probably would have just held for one shot. Can't do that anymore with the 35-second shot clock. Sheldon, I guess they're not playing a 2-3. They're playing a 1-2-2 zone. As Davis gets that one apparently was not kicked. And from behind, blocked. So Johnson will trigger it in. Over to Grady. Caitlin Grady, no good. Rebounded by Addison Klostebor. And now the Lions can hold for one if they so choose. But no, Alexis Austin, well, she was wide open for a second. Kaylee Floyd, long three, no good. Desta Hagedorn, good position for the rebound. Hagedorn goes up and over the much smaller Sudbeck. Gets the basket. Grady, got to go. They only have 8 seconds. That one tipped away. Now the Lions will have a chance. And nice pass. Across the board to Austin. Alexis Austin at the buzzer. Lions score at the end of both the first and the second quarter. They extend their lead 37-18. Lions with a 17-point second quarter to just 8 for the Orabs. That is how we are at 37-18. We're going to take a break here for a minute as we'll hear from our sponsors, and then we'll have a halftime interview with Addison Klostebor as you're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
Welcome to Lions Den, where we get to know our student athletes a little bit more in depth. Today, I'm joined by Addison Klostebor. Addie, thanks for joining me.
Nice to be here.
All right, Addie, let's start in the classroom. What's your class schedule like this semester?
First hour, I have Algebra 2. Then I go to Mr. Towns, actually, for a drawing college class. Then I go to college comp. Then after college comp, I go to Spanish 4. And then I go to a college class again. Then I go to lunch, and then I have government. Then I have study hall, and then I go to strength and conditioning.
All right. Obviously here at Central Line, you're a senior. Tell us a little bit about, early in the season, but tell us a little bit about the team.
I'd say we all play really well together. The there's a few new starters, but most of us have played together for a while actually, so we clash really well together. We know how to read each other, and we all just have fun out on the court.
That's very good, very good. A little bit different than the last couple of years with having some newer faces out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Besides basketball, what other things are you involved in here at school? Clubs, sports, those sorts of things?
I'm involved in FCA and Pep Club. That's about it.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about basketball. What are some of the team goals that you guys have set for yourselves this year?
I'd say just play together as a team, and we haven't won a conference title in a while, so we really want to do that, and then also make it down to the state, Wells Fargo again. So
you got to start small and work big,
yeah,
right?
That's exactly
start the
right.
conference and work from there. What about yourself? What individual goals have you set?
I'd say just I need to work on rebounding a lot, actually. And then I'm almost to my 1,000 points, so I hope to get that.
That's good. I know that Coach Grafing, we talked earlier today, defense was a key thing, and rebounding is a key part of the defense. So.
Definitely.
Obviously, you've been around the program now for a while being a senior. What advice do you have for those younger players?
I'd just say don't take anything for granted, and every practice work as hard as you can because it goes by super fast.
Yeah, it does. It seems like just yesterday, right, that you're probably
Yeah.
just starting high school,
That's
and
exactly
now
right.
you're almost halfway through your last year.
Yeah.
Speaking of your last year, what are your plans for next year?
I'm actually planning on going to USD, and I'm playing basketball there. I really don't know what I'm majoring in yet, but I'm thinking elementary ed.
Oh, all right. There you go. You get a little bit of time to decide on major.
That's exactly right.
What do you like best about being part of the basketball team, or maybe what's a favorite memory that you have?
I'd say like I said earlier, we play really well together. We know how to read each other. We all have fun out there, and I'd say my favorite memory from high school basketball is the state championship from last year.
Yeah, it's a special time when you get to do those sorts of things.
Yes,
and
definitely.
Basketball is a little bit different than some of the other sports where you spend a lot of time together during that week.
Yeah,
and
it's a long week, but it's a fun week.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Addie, thank you for joining us today. And now back to the booth after a word for our sponsors.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
And we're back here in Rock Rapids. Get set for our second half. Looks like for the Orabs, they're going to go with the same starting lineup. Claire Johnson, Caitlin Grady, Anna Volink, Reese Strouth, and Izzy Freeman. That's what they started the game with. Looks like the Lions going to start the same way as well, as they will go with Addison Klossmore, Desta Hugedorn, Afton Schlumbum, Dion Jansma, and Riley Weiler. Lions shooting just a tick under 59%, or sorry, a tick above 59%, as Johnson misses the first shot there. Schlumbum quickly up the field, up the court, over to Klossmore, no good. Desta Hugedorn throws it, but stolen away by Claire Johnson, and Johnson all the way for a left-handed layup. Cross-court pass there, Weiler to Schlumbum. Now Schlumbum back over to Klostebor, and Addison Klostebor, her third three-pointer of the game. 20 points now for Addison unofficially. Lions are shooting 4 for 9, 44% from the three-point line tonight. Sheldon yet to make a three, 0 for 3 tonight unofficially. That's Volink with it now, back over to Johnson. A little weave at the top, what Sheldon's been doing all game. There's Grady now. Johnson, deep three, no good, and Klossmore down at the rebound as down to about 6 seconds on the shot clock there. With Sheldon and Afton Schlumbum with a nifty little up and under. You see here on the replay, push ahead by Klostebor, and Afton gets the foul and the bucket. That foul was called on Caitlin Grady, her first. No good from the free throw line was Schlumbum. Hugedorn got the rebound, no good. Then Weiler got the rebound, no good. And finally down with it is Izzy Freeman for the Orabs. Stolen away there by the Lions. Push ahead to Weiler. Weiler from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Claire Johnson. Caitlin Grady, deep three, and Grady shooting 46% from the three-point line early this season. 1-2-2 zone again. Lions get it deep and almost thrown away there, but they get it out to Addison Klossmore, no good. And the rebound is corralled there by Anna Volink. Claire Johnson with the top of the key now. Drives right-handed. And Claire Johnson with another bucket. Schlumbum over to Hugedorn. Hugedorn to Jansma. Weiler kicks it to Klostebor, and Addison Klostebor heating up. That's her fourth three-pointer, made three-pointer of the game. Deep three, this one by Johnson. Johnson matches. Claire Johnson now with 15 points. And a foul going to be called on, I believe that's going to be Izzy Freeman. Let's see what the official says. Yes, Izzy Freeman. Sudbeck and Boone will check in for the Orabs, and Austin in for Lions. That is the fourth foul on Izzy Freeman. Second team foul. Nice position there, Desta Hugedorn. Good find by Alexis Austin. And Boone has no choice but but to either foul Hagedorn or let her have the easy bucket. She fouls her. Hagedorn up and in with the first one. One for two there, but the rebounded back by Alexis Austin. Jansma for three, that's long. Klosterboer grabs it out of the air, doesn't even need a dribble, and goes with the reverse layup. That one fell right to her as she was streaking towards the basket. 25 points now for Klosterboer. Grady with it now for the Orabs. Good defense there by Schlumbum. As they had Johnson trapped in the corner right in front of us. Johnson smartly throws that one off of Schlumbum's leg. Taya Sudbeck will check back in. It is the third quarter. That is the scoreboard that is, it's actually wrong here in the gym. I can't control that one. I'll get down there and tell Ron Bogart he's wrong at some point, or send someone to tell him he's wrong. Not that he's on off. Nope, there he goes. Regan Grafing, coach's kid. There you go. You know you know that you're around basketball a lot when you notice something wrong with the scoreboard and you have the confidence to go tell the guy who's running it that he's got to change it. So good job, Regan. Hagedorn with it now. Dumps it down to Austin. Over to Klosterboer. Klosterboer from just a step inside the three-point line. 22-point lead now for the Lions, 50-28. Grady with it. Dump down to Boone. Boone, left hand, no good. Alexis Austin crashes the boards. Gets the rebound. Here comes Schlumbum. Schlumbum crosses up. Sudbeck, left-handed layup. Great move there on the take by Afton Schlumbum. And timeouts. Taken by Sheldon. It's a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School, where Lions lead 52-28. Moravs get it into Johnson. She's going to go all the way left, right, and the right hand, and a charge is the call as Ashlyn Davis just stands there and gets run over. She was a little deep, but there is no arc in high school basketball, so it's all up to the discretion of the officials as Schlumbum throws that one away. That was Johnson's third personal foul, fourth team foul, as they now have the ball. 2.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Volley gets it to Johnson. That one, no, I thought it was blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Afton Schlumbum. I believe that will be Schlumbum's third personal foul. team's first foul here in the third quarter / second half. And Claire Johnson up and in. Johnson came in shooting 50% from the free throw line these first 2 games. And she is 5 of 9 so far tonight. Lions look to push. Great cross-court pass. Schlumbum to Austin, and Alexis Austin gets the easy bucket. Stolen away by Schlumbum. Gets over to Hugedorn. Hugedorn for 3, no good. Rebound, it comes out to Reese Stroth for the Orabs. She'll be pestered by Kaylee Floyd. And Floyd a little too handsy there, as she'll pick up a foul. Addison Klossbor will come in, give Afton Schlumbum a little break. And that one, easy steal for Klossbor. She pulls it back out. Gets over to Ashlyn Davis. Davis no good. Rebound by Stroth. And the Orabs have numbers. Kind of a little runner there by, that was Johnson. And then Hugedorn got the rebound and was fouled by number 12. That is Charlotte Kuiper. Sorry, I did not see her check in. So Kuiper with the foul, as Caitlin Grady checks back into the game for Volink. So Charlotte Kuiper, a 5'9" sophomore, getting some playing time here for the Orabs. Klossbor with a screen there by Austin. Lions a little too close together. That one over to Floyd, and Kaylee Floyd gets it to Hugedorn. Hugedorn back to Floyd. That one blocked by Johnson. This time, Floyd, nobody there. Rebound comes down to Desta Hugedorn, and Hugedorn goes up with the right hand. Grady, deep 3 again. That one off the front iron. Hugedorn with the rebound. Lions up ahead. Davis with the crossover dribble. And that one was kind of blocked there by the Orabs, and Lions throw it away as they try to keep it in bounds. Abby Boone checking in for Sheldon, as Reese Strouth will take a break. 2 Lions in double figures. Desta Hugedorn with 14, Addison Klossbor with 27 unofficially. Claire Johnson, the only one in double figures for the Orabs, with 16 of their 29. Grady gets stuck ahead, out in front, but good left-handed layup there as she finds Johnson on the back cut. 25-point lead here for the Lions, as they will probably look to take the last shot here. 15 seconds. That one goes between Floyd's legs on the back cut. Oh, 12 seconds left. And that one off the foot of Grady. So now 6.5 seconds left for the Lions. The Lions, who scored at the end of the first and the second quarter, will have that opportunity here. The third. At the buzzer, Desta Hugedorn, and 3 for 3. The Lions, see here on the replay, very good there by Lions as they score at the end of the first, score at the end of the second, and now score at the buzzer in the third quarter as well. They have a 59-31 lead, as we'll take a break here on the Lion CO Broadcast Network as you're watching Lions basketball.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And They stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back here to start fourth quarter. Lions with their best offensive output of the game in that third quarter, 22 points, and they get things started off right with a fadeaway jumper from Addison Clostebor. 30-point lead now, and Grady looking to push ahead. Grabs it and dribbles again. Schlumbaum now at top, over to Clostebor. No good there by Weiler, or sorry, that was Jansma, but rebounded by Hagedorn. Now back to Hagedorn, no good. Weiler with the rebound, gives it back to Hagedorn. Hagedorn with the drive, and Desta Hagedorn showing off the dribbling skills. She gets the bucket and will go to the line to get the three-point play. And Hagedorn makes that one. Desta having a good night from the line. Unofficially, we have her as 3 for 4. Grady will bring it up for the Orabs. Over to Johnson. And a drive by Kuiper, no good. Rebound goes down to Desta Hagedorn. Lions, of course, are going to look to push, and Schlumbaum kind of hesitates. Everyone leaves her, and she goes right down the line. Doesn't make the basket, but she is fouled. So Afton Schlumbaum. And first free throw up and in, as number 5, Anna Volink, will check in for Sheldon. Second free throw, no good. Rebound chased down by Grady. Johnson's got it now. Stolen away by Schlumbaum. Up ahead here to Hagedorn. And good hustle by Grady, but they're going to call a foul. So Caitlin Grady, I thought she poked that one away, but officials are going to say it was on the arm. Should be shooting free throw, as that is the 8th foul. So Desta Hagedorn will go to the line, shoot a 1-and-1. Freeman and Johnson get a break. And Hagedorn makes the front end. And Desta Hagedorn knocks them both down. Extends the lead 67-31. Unofficially, we have Hagedorn now at 24 points. She's had a very good second half. Well, really a quarter and about a minute, as we're just barely 90 seconds into this fourth quarter. Good defense there by the Lions. Jump ball called. They'll stay with Sheldon. Stolen away by the Lions. Schlumbaum. Left-handed layup is good. Foul called there by Weiler. Floyd, Davis, and Austin will check in for the Lions. Freeman in for Sheldon, as that'll probably be the end of the action for Schlumbum, Hagedorn, and Klostebor, as we are in running clock territory here for the last 5 minutes of the game. Missed shot there by Johnson. Another jump ball called. This time it'll go to the Lions. Ashlyn Davis now bring it up for Central Lyon. Ooh. Austin makes the back cut. Davis throws it right as she's starting to make her break. Be a turnover on the Lions as Reese Strouth will check back in for Sheldon. Volleying for three, no good. Rebounded by Kaylee Floyd for the Lions. Floyd pushes it ahead to Weiler. Riley Weiler was trying to throw it mid-air, cross court. Unable to handle it, though. And that one is out of bounds. So Sheldon will set up for offense here. Volleying over to Freeman. There's Strouth with it, over to Grady. Grady for three, no good. Izzy Freeman with the rebound, though, for Sheldon. What? Kaylee Floyd steals it away. Davis now with it, over to Jansma. Now Davis in the corner. Davis for three, no good. That one's going to be out of bounds off of number 5, Anna Volink for Sheldon, so Lions will maintain possession. Next games for both of these teams. Sheldon will be at home tomorrow night. They have South O'Brien. And the Lions will be at MOC Floyd Valley on Tuesday, December 6th. That one kicked out of bounds. Central Lyon will inbounds once again. That's Austin with it over to Jansma. Now Floyd. Kaylee Floyd with the dribble drive, and Kaylee Floyd with the layup. Floyd, who's been sporting some stitches in her eyebrow. She took an elbow in practice before the first game. Looks like that's kind of healed up a little bit. And Johnson gets that one up and in. And she'll be fouled. See who they call that foul on. I think they're going to call it on Austin. But she'll check out. Now into the game for the Lions, you've got number 4, Ashlyn Murray. Number 50, Aubrey Metzger. 34, Georgie Odakoven. Number 12, that's Mariah Gerleman. And the 5th one out there is number 14, Cadence Bunder. Checking in for Sheldon will be number 3, Taya Sudbeck, and number 12, Charlotte Kuiper. Freeman with it. She'll look to drive. She kicks to Sudbeck. Sudbeck's three, no good. Aubrey Metzger with the rebound. And Odakoven will bring it up for Lions. Over to Bunder. Oh, that one's stolen away. That was Kuiper, and Kuiper gets over Johnson, and Claire Johnson gets her 23rd point of the ball game, unofficial. Klostebor, I do believe, leading all scorers with 29, unofficially, of course. That one going to be down low. Aubrey Metzger got to get the ball up at her chin when she gets it, as that jump ball will be Sheldon's. Last minute here of the game, I want to make sure we thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. Thank them for helping us bring you these broadcasts as Johnson with another layup. They also brought the video board here into our gym at Central Lyon. Ashlyn Murray has that one blocked out of bounds. Video board that is currently being run by one of our 8th grade helpers here. I believe I have Charlie Peterson up here helping me run the video board currently. They keep switching off on me. Caitlin Grady, three-pointer. Grady with her second three of the game. Lions will improve to 3-0 overall, 3-0 in Siouxland Conference play as Aubrey Metzger gets a bucket. And Metzger into the scorebook here. Johnson heaves it. Almost good. Could have taken about 4 more dribbles, but that's all right. Lions get the 73-41 victory. Good night shooting for the Lions. They shot 54% from the field, 35% from 3-point. They also shot 7 for 13 from the free throw line unofficially, so not great, but better than what they were the last time they were home where they shot 0%. Had 13 steals on the evening. Lions were led by Klosterboer with 29 in scoring, and Desta Hugedorn in boards with 8. We will take a break here and step away as we get set for the boys' game. We'll be back in just a few minutes as you're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, offers a variety of services including payroll, auditing, sales tax, financial statement preparation, and of course, income taxes. Whether you're a farmer, small or large business owner, or just require some assistance with your personal finances, DeNoble Austin and Company PC can save you time and peace of mind with the skills you need and the service you expect. Located in Rock Rapids and Laverne.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carry-out and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you. as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
Hey, back here at Central Lyon High School as we get set for our boys game tonight between Sheldon and Central Lyon. We'll take a look at some stat comparisons. Sheldon 0-1 overall, 0-1 in the Siouxland Conference. They played MLC Floyd Valley on Tuesday, lost 67-38, so they averaged 38 points per game. That game they shot 31% from the field, had 34 rebounds, 12 assists, and 1 steal. They also shot 67% from the free throw line and had 18 turnovers. Do not have stats from last night's game for the Lions, so we're going off of last season stats. Last year they averaged 75.5 points per game, shot 54% from the field. They averaged 34 rebounds per game, 16.1 assists, and 7.7 steals. Last year, Lions also shot 69% from the free throw line, and they averaged 12.9 turnovers per game. Earlier today, I did have the opportunity to sit down and talk to Coach Gerlin a little bit about the offseason and last night's game. We'll have that interview now.
Welcome back to the pregame show. We're being joined now by Central Lyon head coach Ben Gerlin. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet. Thanks for having me, Jeff.
All right, Coach. Let's first home game of the year. Let's talk a little bit about the off season. What did the summer look like for our kids?
It was a unique summer in the fact that it was just all sorts of new kids. Mm-hmm. We got so many kids on our team now that are experiencing the varsity level for the first time, and so it was good to see new kids. These are the kids that my assistants have been working with for 2 years now, and it's my turn to really get to spend a lot of time with them. So we had a good summer, in the gym, was really pleased with the work they put in. And I actually found joy in trying to teach things that I hadn't had to teach for a few years. With the group that we lost that was so experienced, mm-hmm. we didn't have to spend so much time teaching some of the littler things involved with, just playing the game. And
right.
So had a tremendous amount of fun doing that. And as a result, it's really, made me look forward to the season.
And then last couple of weeks, a little bit different, with the snow out on or snow day or whatever on Tuesday, a couple extra days of practice than what we normally get, but then having a week off because of state football. How'd the first few weeks of practice go?
We started out while the football team was still playing. We had all of our non-football kids in the gym, and so we were able to spend time with them, which was good. Get our freshmen in the gym and
yep.
get them acclimated so that when everybody got there, they weren't kind of not knowing what was going on. So that was nice. The price of success is that you have to make some sacrifices. Whether that's from playing time to, in our case, the success that the fall season had, missing out on a chance to get the kids in the gym mm-hmm. and practice. We've really only had 4 practices with our varsity guys. We gave all those football kids time through Thanksgiving. We just let them decompress, and for most of those kids, it was a mental thing. It wasn't. Yeah. There was probably 2, maybe 3 kids that were really dinged up
yep. physically.
But a lot of it was just the mental, just, hey, let's decompress and we'll worry about basketball, And so we've really only practiced, that Friday after Thanksgiving and then Saturday and then Monday. And then not having the game Tuesday did give us a couple extra days to just rest and 1 extra practice.
Yep.
But it's causing us to have a back-to-back, and that's not necessarily a ton better. So.
Right.
But we got off to a great start last night.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about last night. Got the 78-43 victory. Tell us a little bit about how that game went.
Just honestly, really pleased with overall how it went. Like we weren't expecting what we saw.
Right.
We didn't know anything about them. All their players are new. None of them played last year. Maybe 1 kid played last year. So we really didn't know what to expect out of their personnel. They got a brand new coach, new system. And so we weren't really sure what to expect. And then we get out there, and they were considerably longer and more athletic than what we had maybe anticipated. And then they ran some junk defense and just teams that practice for 2.5 weeks before their first game might practice against some of that.
Right.
We didn't practice against any of it, to be honest. And I thought our kids did a great job of just understanding how to play and understanding spacing and where they needed to be. And so we were able to get off to a good start and really control the game. And a lot of that was through our defense.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched, I told Coach Grafing we had some stuff going on here in town with my kids and then working the scoreboard for the middle school game. So didn't make the trip over there, but watched it on their NFHS network channel. And, the defensively at the beginning, I think both teams struggled at the first couple minutes of scoring, but Okoboji struggled. We played great defense. I think they had their first 4 points or just off free throws. They didn't make a field goal for I don't know how many minutes of the game.
I thought defensively we were really good to start. And that was honestly one of the things we worked on the first 2-3 days of practice was we knew going into the season that our shooting and our offense may not be the best just because we haven't had enough time. And so the more reps we get, the better we'll be offensively. But defensively, we thought we could at least hold our own and really allow that to help us try to win games here early. And it really paid off. I thought physically we did a nice job of keeping the ball out of the paint for the most part. We rebounded pretty well. And when we got our chances to run, we did.
A good victory last night. Now we move into tonight. We'll have Sheldon here. What do we expect from the ORAPs tonight?
I know Coach Mason really well, and he usually throws something that surprises us. I think he's an excellent coach. I think he does a great job with his kids. Traditionally they've been a 2-3 zone type of team. Their first game of the year, they did not play any 2-3. So we aren't quite sure what to see. My guess is that he'll mix it up. We'll see a lot of different things. We like to think that we have a pretty big advantage athletically and size-wise. They've got a couple big kids, but they don't move like our big kids.
Yep.
It should be a good game. It'll be nice to play a home game, get the kids, get the students here, and having a good time with them. So hopefully it's a great experience for everybody. I'm looking forward to it. It's a great way to get our season started, and I know our players would much rather play a game than practice, so I think this is probably a good thing for them.
Yeah, you can only talk about. We did lose a ton of seniors and playing, not just seniors, but seniors that have been playing for a very long time. But you can't get game experience unless you play games.
Right. There is no substitute for 5-on-5 competition, whether that's in practice or in games, and obviously in games it's much different than practice.
Yeah.
So there is no substitute for 5-on-5 competition. And we've got kids that thrive on that, and hopefully we can just build through from now till Christmas and get ourselves to a point where we're ready to really start playing after Christmas and put our best foot forward. So,
all right. Well, hopefully Lions can come away with a win tonight. Coach, we want to thank you for joining us tonight, and we're back with more of the pregame show after these words from our sponsors.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
Back here in Central Lyon, as about 4 minutes away from the start of our second game here. Talk a little bit about the games earlier this week. As I said earlier, Sheldon lost to MOC Floyd Valley 67-38 on Tuesday. The only game that was played this week on Tuesday for the Siouxland Conference. Lions got the win last night over at Okoboji. That was a 78-43 victory, a good start to the season for the Lions. Taking a look a little bit about the Siouxland Conference standings, obviously not very many games being played so far. Central Lyon and MOC 1-0 in overall and 1-0 in the conference. Okoboji and Sheldon 0-1 in the conference and 0-1 overall. No one else has played a game yet, as Tuesday was supposed to be a conference game. George Little Rock did play Trinity last night, and non-conference action, and got the win, so they are 1-0 overall, but they have not played a Siouxland Conference game yet. A little look at the series history between these two teams. Lions have won 6 of the last 10 meetings. They did win both of the games last year. The first game was 69-37 Lions, and the second one was 79-57 in favor of Central Lyon. Take a look at our key players of the game. First, for Sheldon, it'll be number 1, the junior, Anthony Provost. Provost leads the team in scoring at 14 points a game. Also had the only, leads the team in steals and assists. Shot 50% in that game on Tuesday and also had 2 rebounds. For the Lions, it's senior Zach Lutmer. Again, these are last year's stats. Lutmer averaged 21 points per game last year, shot 57% from the field. He averaged 5.3 rebounds, 5.8 assists, and 2.8 steals per game. He led the team in scoring, steals, and assists, and he was second on the team in rebounds. Returning for the Lions from last year is Lutmer, also Andrew Austin. He was third in rebounds last year and third in scoring. Those are the 2 returning starters for the Central Lyon. Reese Vanderzee came off the bench to give valuable minutes. But that's basically it. Not very many other contributors back from last year's team, a team that, I didn't mention this, but the girls also, they were both runner-ups, girls and boys in Class 2A, state runner-ups. Central Lyon had great seasons last year on both the boys and the girls, culminating in trips to Wells Fargo. I believe it was the 3rd trip for the girls, first ever trip for Central Lyon boys, and it ended with a state runner-up finish. Tonight's matchup, it's going to be a very experienced Sheldon team. They've got 2 seniors and 3 juniors. Blake Radke will be back as well. Radke, telling Coach Gerlman, we did our interview afterwards, I said, how long has Blake Radke played for Sheldon? Seems like he's been there forever. I think he's started, this is his 3rd year starting, I do believe. He played as a freshman, so he's been around. Him and Lutmer, a lot of games played between the 2 here in Siouxland Conference. As I don't believe Zach started as a freshman. Maybe he did, but he definitely started sophomore, junior, and senior year here at Central Lyon. As both teams clear the court. Sorry, still in football mode here. Both teams clear the court as we will be getting ready with our starting lineups here momentarily. Head coaches tonight for Sheldon, it is Eric Mason, and for the Lions, Ben Gerlman. Looking at our starting lineups, we'll start with Sheldon. They will go like this. Sorry about that. Coach Grafin came up with the question. So going like this for the Sheldon Orabs, number 0, a senior, Blake Radke. Number 1, a senior, Anthony Provost. Number 5, a junior, Noah Robinson. Number 24, junior, Ryan Volink. And number 55, a junior, Parker Thomas. For Central Lyon, their lineup will look like this. Number 3, senior, Josh Elbert. Number 4, junior, Reese Vanderzee. Number 14, senior, Zach Lutmer. Number 15, senior Andrew Austin, and number 24, a sophomore, Ephraim Hofert. So Lions. Lions will have 3 seniors, a junior and a sophomore. Sheldon will go 2 seniors and 3 juniors. Provost and Austin will jump. Lions win that one easily. And they'll start here on offense. Lutmer over to Vanderzee. Back over to Lutmer. Elbert now. Vanderzee, shot fake. Steps up to the free throw line. That one's short. Gets his own rebound. Over to Lutmer. Lutmer, baseline. And Zach Lutmer gets the Lions on the board early. Volink will bring it up for the Orabs. Thomas over to Robinson. That one almost stolen away. Turnaround, no good. And Lutmer comes away with the rebound. Zach Lutmer all the way to the basket. No good, but he's fouled. That foul is on number 0, Blake Radke, his team's first. Lutmer head to the line, shoot 2. Again, all these stats we give you will be from last season, as we didn't have stats entered today from last night's game. But Lutmer shot 74% from the free throw line last year, knocks down the first one. Second one short, and Robinson down with rebound for Sheldon. There's Provost for a 3, no good. Ephraim Hofert down with it for the Lions. Lions get it up. There's Andrew Austin for 3. Andrew Austin! 3-pointer. Austin lit it up from 3-point land last night. I believe in the third quarter he had 3 threes back to back to back. Help extend that lead. There's Radke, misses a 3. Rebounded there by Volink. That cross-court pass is tipped away by Lutmer. So looks like third guy is going to go inbounds here. So Volink will go get it in for the Lions as Radke has it. That's Provost with it now, being guarded by Lutmer. Radke thought about the 3. Over to Volink. And quick hands there by Lutmer. Gets it ahead to Reese Vanderzee. And Reese with the finger roll at the rim. And Provost steps on the line. And it'll be a turnover. As number 44, Drew Colbeck, will check in. Lutmer, no good. Rebounded there by Elbert, but no. Rebound will be come away by Radke as Elbert tried to punch that one out to a teammate. And a quick timeout here by Coach Mason. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Remind everyone that we'll be back on the air next week, Tuesday. We have our first, third, and fifth grade concert. The first grade will start at 6 o'clock. Third grade at 6:45, and fifth grade band and choir concert at 7:30. And then Monday, December 12th, we have a school board meeting at 7 o'clock, and we also have a high school concert at 7:30, both of which will be on our CL Broadcast Network. And the next time we'll be in the gym is Tuesday, December 13th, basketball versus West Lyon. Girls tip off at 6 with boys to follow. Three-pointer no good by Volek, rebounded by Austin. Ephraim Hofer with a three. Volek drives, stops, kicks it over to Provost. Provost has that one rejected by Andrew Austin, and Austin chases it down. Gets over to Josh Elbert. Josh Elbert, a little stutter. Over to Hofert. Now back to Lutmer. There's Reese Vanderzee. Another shot fake. A little long on that one. Provost down with the rebound. Radke has that one momentarily knocked away by Lutmer. No over and back as Lutmer was the last to touch that one. Provost in the corner gets it to Kolbeck. Kolbeck has it knocked away by Austin. Volink no good, and here come the Lions as Elbert down with the rebound. That was over to Reese Vanderzee. Ephraim Hofer for three, no good. Andrew Austin with it though, and up and easy baskets. Ephraim with that three-pointer was right opposite me, so I could kind of call that one before it hit the rim. Robinson now over to Radke. Now Provost has it back over to Noah Robinson for the Orabs. There's Volink for three. That one's going to be short. That was not tipped. Checking in the game now, number 10, Cooper Jansma, sophomore for Sheldon, and number 42, Anthony Courtney, a junior. Lutmer will walk it up. He gets it over to Hofert. Matt Darren checking in the game for the Lions. Down to Reese Vanderzee, and Reese is fouled going up. Matt Darren checking in that last dead ball. 5'10 junior. Vanderzee to go to the line to shoot two. He was a 76% free throw shooter last year. As that foul was called on Blake Radke, his second foul already here. Second team foul as well, as Vanderzee misses the first one. And that one in and out. So Vanderzee 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Line still with 13-0 advantage. Radke with it now. Volink now, going to try and go baseline, cut off by Hofert. Radke to the middle lane, cut off by Andrew Austin. Courtney with it now. Back over to Provost. Three-pointer for Provost, no good. Lions block out very well. The ball bounces on the ground and chased down by Cooper Jansma, but he dribbles on the end line. And Lions will get the loose ball. Andrew Austin with it now. Over to Vanderzee. Short corner for Andrew Austin. Jumper and up and good. There's Radke. Nobody guards him. Takes a three. That one off the side of the rim will go out of bounds. Elbert brothers checking in. Matt Elbert seeing his first action, number 0. He'll check in for Hofert. And Josh Elbert will check in for Lutmer. Elbert gets it over to Andrew Austin. Matt Darren now with it to Matt Elbert. Matt Elbert goes baseline, puts it up, and Matt Elbert with a little floater. Good to see Matt out there. Had a little hamstring issue the first part of the year. Didn't get to play a lot of football. That one intercepted by Reese Vanderzee. And Going to call no shot. That foul will be committed by Jansma. Third team foul, as number 55, Parker Thomas, will get ready to check back in for Anthony Courtney. Matt Albert will inbound. Lions just get that one in. Cross court to Matt Albert, guarded by Radke. Matt Darren left all alone, and Darren knocks down the three. That one looked good as it was right in front of us here. And a timeout taken by Coach Mason as they are down 20-0 here quickly. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Back here in Rock Rapids, where Lions are up 20-0. Very good defense being played here by the Lions. They played pretty good defense last night as well. That one dumped down to Thomas. And Thomas got Austin to jump, went up into him. And Parker Thomas will head to the line, looking to get the first points of the evening for Sheldon. That one no good, as Ethan Hofert and Zach Lutmer will both check back into the game. And Thomas makes them both. Gets Sheldon their first 2 points of the game. I know Thomas had I think he had a shoulder injury during football season. He was injured a little bit during our game, so good to see him out there. Josh Albert with a jumper. I think Sheldon, extremely large offensive line. I think they might all be playing center here for them tonight, as they've rotated in 2 6'5" and a 6'3" kid. And they are not skinny 6'5" and 6'3" kids, as Volink gets another basket there. Give a shout out to Coach Mitch Lupkus, who's watching. That one almost tipped away. And that one off of Ethan Hofert's hands. Radke will bring it up for Sheldon. Looking to dump it down into Thomas. Blake Radke for three, no good. Lutmer will chase down the rebound. Zach Lutmer, step back, no good. Hofert, Ethan Hofert that is, knocks it back to Lutmer, and Lutmer's hammered on his way to the basket. See that on the replay here. Good job by Hofert. Knew he couldn't get the rebound, so he just tried to tap it out to a teammate. Luckily for him, Lutmer was right there. And Zach Lutmer will head to the line. Lutmer knocks down the first one. Lutmer with 3 rebounds, 3 assists already tonight, along with 3 points. 4 points now. And his 5th point. Volink will bring it up here for the Orabs. Jansma now on the dribble drive. He kicks it to Noah Robinson. Now Provost with it. Cross court, dangerous pass. Robinson finally gets away, gets out to Volink. Volink for three, and Ryan Volink makes his first three-pointer of the year. Shot clock turned off. Lutmer will just dribble it out. Sheldon's going to try and double him. And they send four guys at it. Oh, man, that one spins. And double dribble. Lions will check Andrew Austin, Ephraim Hofert, and Reese Vanderzee back in here quickly. Try and get a basket up as they get their starters back on the floor. 1.7 seconds, so they got plenty of time. Nice inbounds from Lutmer, but Vanderzee misses point blank. But the Lions still lead 24-7 here as we end the first quarter. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carry-out and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back here in Rock Rapids. Unofficial stats here. Lions were 9 for 16 from the field that first quarter. Sheldon just 2 for 11. Lions shot 3 for 4 from 3-point. Sheldon was 1 of 8. Sheldon did go 2 for 2 from the line. The Lions are only 3 for 6. Lions leading on the rebounds 11-19. 3 turnovers by Sheldon to 1 for the Lions. And 2 steals to 0 in favor of the Lions. Again, all these stats unofficial, brought to you by, I got Egan Peterson and someone else over there helping him. That drive there by Volink, no good. Andrew Austin with the rebound. Up ahead to Lutmer to Josh Elbert. That one, shot fake by Reese Vanderzee. Vanderzee gets a layup. Sorry, Caleb Quaker and Egan Peterson running stats. Jackson Poletsky running the video board for everyone here. That is here in the gym. And also had to send Charlie Peterson over to help run the camera. That one stolen away by Andrew Austin. Up ahead to Lutmer. Over to Vanderzee. Three-pointer by Vanderzee. No good. Lutmer gets the rebound. Kicks it out to Josh Elbert. Josh Elbert misses that one. Lutmer runs down the rebound. Ephraim Hofert now from the corner. No good. Rebound again by Zach Lutmer. Lutmer throws that one up. No foul called. And 4 chances is enough, Sheldon says. There's Provost, wide open 3. Nobody in there. No good. Andrew Austin with the rebound. Josh Elbert gets bumped on his way. Oh my, I'm not sure how that's not a shooting foul, but they're going to call that one on the ground. Timeout taken by Coach Gerwin. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility. Hello healthy. Hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
And back here in Rock Rapids as we get set to come out of timeout. Remind everyone, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post videos or when we start these live broadcasts. And also follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news. So Lions are inbound. That was the first foul on number 44, Drew Kolbeck. Andrew Austin, no good. Rebound put up by Vanderzee, no good. And Kolbeck comes down with the rebound. 15 foul for Sheldon. Radke, wide open three. No good. And that one is going to be off of Lutmer. So Sheldon will inbound underneath their own basket. Kolbeck gets it over to Radke. Number 33, Caden Kamstra into the game for Sheldon. Volink, drive, stopped by Vanderzee. Radke drive, stopped by Josh Elbert. Kamstra with it now over to Provost. Looks to dump it down to Kolbeck. Kolbeck quickly up with it. It almost stood still there for a second on the front of the iron. Knocked out of bounds by Sheldon. Lions will maintain possession here. Lutmer will bring it up. Over to Vanderzee now. Now Austin. To Lutmer now. Reese Vanderzee in the short corner with it. Cross court to Josh Elbert. Elbert takes it in. Up and under. Josh Elbert gets the baskets. Quickly ahead of Sheldon. There's Provost. It's a little runner on the line. Along the baseline, that is. That one's up and good. Little step back there. Andrew Austin gets knocked down. Rebound over to Reese Vanderzee. Lutmer spins. Hangs in the air. Foul will be called on the Lions. That one will be on Josh Elbert. As Matt Darren checks in the game for Ephraim Hofert. Anthony Courtney into the game for Kolbeck for the Orabs. And now Matt Elbert will come in for Josh Elbert. Volink with it. Catches Lutmer off guard. Lutmer commits the foul. I believe that is his first, team third. Orabs get it into Courtney. Too far underneath the basket there is Anthony Courtney. He hit the underside of the rim. Reese Vanderzee with it now. Matt Elbert over to Matt Darren. I'll back out to Matt Elbert. Matt Elbert for three, no good. Reese Vanderzee with another offensive rebound. And Vanderzee puts it up and in. Reese Vanderzee with 6 points tonight and an assist. Stolen away by Lutmer. He'd given up his dribble, so he's waiting for someone to come help him. And Andrew Austin up, gets the basket, and is fouled. See here on the replay. Good positioning there by Austin. Good strong move by the 6'6" senior. Noah Robinson checking back in for Sheldon. And that one up and good for Andrew Austin. Austin now in double figures. 10 points along with 5 rebounds already here. Robinson with it. Over to Radke. Now Provost, 3. No good. Rebound, Matt Darren. Lutmer over to Matt Darren. Darren for 3. Good. Matt Darren, 2 for 2 from behind the arc tonight. He's got himself 8 points. Volink has that one knocked out of bounds. No, off of Volink's knee. So the Lions will get the ball as number 33, Caden Kamstra, will check in for the Oreps. Andrew Austin over to Reese Vanderzee. Now Lutmer has it. Drives with the left hand, but before that, he is fouled. That foul is on Radke. That is his 3rd, team 7th. So Lutmer will go to the line for a 1-and-1. As Ryan Volink, the junior, will come back in for Sheldon. Ethan Hofert will check in for the Lions. Lutmer misses that one. The only thing the Lions are struggling from tonight is a free throw line. Ryan Volink with it there, being guarded by Matt Albert. They dump it down to Courtney. Kicks it out to Provost. No good. Ethan Hofer with the rebound. And Lutmer finds a wide open Reese Vanderzee. Reese Vanderzee with 8 points. Another timeout called here by Sheldon, a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. Take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, and the Pepsi Beverage Company. Thank them for helping bring us these broadcasts each and every night. They also help bring the video board here into the gym at Central Lyon, which is currently being run by 8th grader Jackson Poletsky. His first night running the video board, so not too much pressure. He's doing a pretty good job. Lions with the 38-9 lead at the moment. They led 24-7 after the first quarter, and they have outscored the Oreabs 14-2 so far here in the first 5 minutes and 34 seconds of quarter number 2. Provost will inbound to Volink. Volink for 3. That one might have been blocked. The Lions got to get on it. No, it wasn't blocked. All right, so that was just short. On the court now for Lions, Josh Elbert, Matt Darren, Matt Elbert, Ephraim Hofert, and Ethan Hofert. Josh Elbert over to Matt Elbert. Back over to Josh Elbert. Nice dump down. Josh Elbert to Ethan Hofert, misses. Jump ball will be called. That one will stay here with the Lions. I think that's number 10. Can't really see his number, but I believe that is 10, Cooper Jansma, checking into the game. Yes, it is. Jansma in the game now. Another jump ball called. This time it'll be Sheldon. Volink will bring it up for the Oreabs. They dump it down to Big Parker Thomas. Good defense there by Ethan Hofert. And Hofert will be fouled by number 10, Cooper Jansman. And Ethan Hofert will head to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Ethan with the purple and gold high tops on. Like those. He'll head to the line. Ethan's first one no good. Ryan Volink down with the rebound for Sheldon. Robinson over to Jansma. Back over to Noah Robinson. They get down to Parker Thomas. And a hook is going to be called by Hofert. So Parker Thomas. When you use them, make sure you hit guest player because then it'll show the ORAB's colors instead of our colors. Lutmer checking back into the game along with Anthony Provost. And Parker Thomas knocks that one down as Caden Kamstra, number 23, checks into the game. Lutmer and Austin, along with Vanderzee, back into the game. Dump down to Andrew Austin. He is fouled. Sorry, I've been calling number 33 Caden Kamstra. 33 is Tegan Sudbeck. 23 is Caden Kamstra for Sheldon. So Andrew Austin head to the line, shooting 2. That one's up and in. And Austin makes them both. 12 points now for Andrew Austin. Last minute here. Lions with a 40-11 lead. Volink with it, being guarded by Austin. Now over to Provost. Kamstra back over to Provost. Now Volink at the top of the key. Good defense by the Lions, but they don't rebound. And Volink runs down his own shot. Just the 5th team foul, though, so not shooting yet, or the Orabs. They inbound that one. There's Provost. Out to Sudbeck. That one almost stolen away by Vanderzee. Volink comes down with it, though. Sheldon can hold for one if they want. Provost in the middle of the lane. Off-balance shot goes backboard and good. Now the Lions will have the opportunity for the last shot here of the quarter. They got to go, though. There's only 8 seconds left. That one knocked away. 3.3 seconds left. That from Hofert is going to take it out. Lutmer thought about the 3. No, but he's going to be fouled at the buzzer. What a very loud whistle, but there was a whistle. And Zach Lutmer will get a chance to shoot 2 free throws, as that was called on number 1, Anthony Provost, as Lutmer misses the first one. Lutmer struggling tonight. Just 3 of 6 so far from the free throw line after that miss. That was a second foul on Provost, and misses them both. So that'll do it for the first half of the ball game. The Lions extend their lead as they outscore the Orab 16-6 in quarter number 2. 40-30 is the score as we head to halftime. We'll be back after for the start of the third quarter after some messages from our sponsors and a halftime interview with senior Riley Mayo.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Welcome to the Lions Den, where we get to know our student athletes a little more in depth. Today, I'm joined by Riley Mayo. Riley, thanks for joining me.
Yep.
All right, Riley, let's start in the classroom. What's your class schedule like this semester?
First hour, I have English, then I have communications, algebra, foods, single survival, current events, study hall, and then I have lifting.
All right, foods, that's always a good one. Always gets nice to learn how to cook some things.
Yeah.
Now, you're obviously a senior here on the Central Lyon and on the basketball team. Tell us a little bit about what your thoughts are on the team, how the team's going to be this year.
It looks like we're going to do well this season and hopefully get down to state.
It'd be nice to make a repeat appearance.
Yeah.
A good win last night, start things off.
Mm-hmm.
What other things are you involved in around school?
I'm in cross country and track and basketball.
All right. Let's talk about basketball a little bit. What are some of the team goals that you guys have set for yourselves this year?
Well, to do well and get down to state, but that's everybody's goal, I think.
That's true. That's usually the end goal for most teams, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about yourself? Do you have any individual goals that you want to try to accomplish?
Yeah, when I'm out on court, just to be the best team player that I can be and not mess up and be smart with the ball.
Yeah, that's always a good goal to have, is to be smart when you're out there.
Yeah.
You're obviously been around the program for a while now. What advice do you have for some of those younger players?
Show up at practice every day. It's better to be at practice instead of missing. You miss one day, you can lose a lot from it.
It's a long season, but you gotta put in the work.
Yes.
Now, obviously, we're almost done the first semester, almost halfway through your senior year. Do you know what you want to do next year?
Yeah, I plan on going to Iowa Lakes and studying power sport engines, engineering.
Very good, very good. And to end here with this interview here, what do you like best about being part of the basketball team, or maybe what's a favorite memory you have in these last few years?
The bus rides back home are usually fun, win or loss. I always liked them.
Yeah, it's always good camaraderie, right, amongst everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Riley, for joining us today. And now back to the booth after a word from our sponsors.
My grandpa came over here. That's why we're here. Just friendly people. The staff, the whole group. Makes you feel like you're part of a family. And if you know a fireman at all, you need a banker. They have their ups and downs, and so do firemen. And they stay with you as long as you're straightforward and honest with them, and they're honest with us, and they're community minded.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough. But A few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch. Mm-mm.
And we're back here getting ready for the start of the third quarter. Lions with the 40-13 lead. Some unofficial stats. Sheldon shot 4 for 23 from the field for 17%, 1 for 13 from 3 points. They were 4 for 4 from the free throw line, committed 6 turnovers, had 0 steals. Their leading scorer is Ryan Volink with 5. He is also the leading rebounder with 6. Lions, on the other hand, went 15 for 31, shooting 48% from the field. They shot 4 for 9 from 3-point. They were 6 for 13 for the free throw line. Not a great night so far from free throws, shooting 46%. They had 23 rebounds, 2 turnovers. They had 5 steals. They are being led in scoring by Andrew Austin with 12. And the leading rebounder is Zach Lutmer with 6. Other scorers for Sheldon: Anthony Provost with 4, Volink with 5, as I said earlier, and Parker Thomas with 4. For the Lions, Matt Albert has 2. Josh Albert has 2. The Albert brothers both have 2. Reese Vandergy with 8. Lutmer has 5. Andrew Austin, who I said, has 12. Matt Darren with 8. And Ephraim Hofert with 3. Lions will start with basketball here as we begin our second half. Lutmer with it. Over to Andrew Austin. That one almost knocked out of bounds, but Reese Vandersey gets it over Ephraim Hofert. No good. Rebounded down. And that one, it was rebounded by Parker Thomas. Radke gets up to Volink. Nobody guarding him. Volink takes a dribble. No good. Hofert down with the rebound. Josh Albert now will push for the Lions. Nobody stops him. Albert goes backboard. A little too hard. Ryan Volink now brings it back up court for the Orabs. Provost with it. Now Radke. Provost, three-pointer, no good. Josh Albert with the rebound. He gets it over to Andrew Austin. Austin, stop, pop, three-pointer, no good. Josh Albert gets the rebound. He kicks it back out to Zach Lutmer. Over to Reese Vandersey. Nobody guards him. He shoots a 3, no good. Rebounded by Blake Radke. Noah Robinson now with it. Back over to Radke. Three-pointer now for Blake Radke, no good. And some cold shooting here by both teams to start this third quarter. Reese Vandersey on a little curl cut. Goes all the way to the basket and gets rejected by the side of the rim. Ephraim Hofert with a steal. Here goes Andrew Austin. Crossover, and Austin. Finger roll, two-handed finger roll at the rim. Gets the lid off the bucket here at the first 2 points of the game, almost 2 minutes of the quarter. And a three-pointer by Ryan Volink. Lions push it up ahead. Vandersey over to Hofert, and that from Hofert with the layup. Good job by Radke to get across the line with 2 feet before he touched that ball. That was a missed three-pointer by Provost, rebounded by Andrew Austin. Number 4, Isaac Wenthy into the game for Sheldon, along with Drew Kolbeck and Cooper Jansma. Andrew Austin almost has that one stolen away by Wenthy. Now Lutmer avoids contact, gets his own rebound, and Zach Lutmer gets the 2-pointer. Blake Radke dribbles cut off there that was Josh Albert, but he gets it to Provost, and Provost with the layup. Lutmer, the dribble drive. Lutmer with 4 quick points here in the third quarter. Radke kicks it to Jansma. Back over to Radke. Back over to Jansma. 3-pointer. That's going to be short. Josh Albert grabs it. Over to Ephraim Hofert, and Hofert, 3-pointer short, and rebound down by number 4, Isaac Wenthy. He is fouled by Andrew Austin. Ryan Volink checking in for the Orabs. Matt Darren and Matt Albert in for Lions. Radke with it. That one almost stolen away by Darren, but they get it down to Volink, but Volink is short with it. Vandersey down at the rebound. Here comes Lutmer. Lutmer avoids all the contact. Rebound by Radke, and he is fouled by Josh Elberts. Second team foul this half by Lions. Second personal foul of the game by Josh Elbert. Radke with it now. Looks to drive. Kicks it out to Wenthy. Over to Jansma. Back out to Radke. Dumps down to Drew Kolbeck, and that one too strong by Kolbeck. Rebounded by Reese Vanderzee. Push ahead here by the Lions. They'll take it back out. Matt Elbert with it. Dump down to Reese Vanderzee. Good find. Matt Elbert to Reese Vanderzee. Jansma with it, top of the key. Over to Volink. Now Radke with it. That one stolen away by Matt Elbert. Pushes ahead to Matt Darren. Now Josh Elbert with it. He'll drive and kick to Matt Darren. Matt Darren for three, no good. Rebounded by Volink. And that one is blocked, but it goes right in the hands of Drew Kolbeck, and Kolbeck puts it up and in. And that one tipped momentarily by Kolbeck, but then Vanderzee tips it out of bounds. Sheldon will get the ball back. Noah Robinson, Anthony Provost, and Anthony Courtney check into the game for Sheldon. Volink gets it over Robinson. Wenthy with it now. Now Robinson. That one kicked by Josh Elbert. Eight seconds left on the shot clock here. Provost being guarded by Matt Elbert. Provost has got to put up a three. And that one was no good. Lutmer now. No good. Josh Elbert gets it. Now Matt Elbert over to Reese Vanderzee. Vanderzee top of the key, no good. Another rebound by Josh Elbert. This time he finds Vanderzee. And Vanderzee is fouled as he goes up for the layup. That is on Noah Robinson. And Reese Vanderzee will head to the line, shoot two. First foul on Robinson, second team foul on Noah Rebs. Vanderzee up and in. Blake Radke checks in the game for Sheldon. Andrew Austin and Ephraim Hofert in for the Lions. And Vanderzee makes them both. Radke pushes ahead. That one goes off of Volink's hands, right into Matt Darren's hands. Andrew Austin down to Reese Vanderzee, no good, but he is fouled by Provost. And Reese Vanderzee will go back to the line to shoot two. That one up and in. And Vanderzee makes them both. Vanderzee now 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists unofficially. Blake Radke for three. No good. That one is going to be off of Reese Vanderzee's fingers. Sheldon will maintain possession. Robinson, long three, no good. Andrew Austin with the easy rebound. Pushes it over to Matt Darren. Now Reese Vanderzee goes up, finger roll at the rim, no good. Reverse layup, Andrew Austin. Blake Radke now. Over to Provost. Volink. Provost with it, trying to drive, and Provost with the layup. Andrew Austin, shot fake. And Andrew Austin from corner of the free throw line. Stolen away there by Matt Albert. So he'll wait for his teammates to come back down the court. And Andrew Austin down low, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Andrew Austin now with 20 points. Radke at the buzzer, no good. And the Lions extend their lead 60-22. And we'll head to the fourth quarter here on the CL Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
Back here at Central Lyon, that was a 20-9 quarter in favor of the Lions, as they now are up by 38. So this will be a quick fourth quarter with running clock. Radke, Provost, Volink, Wenthy, and Thomas out there for the Orabs. Ephraim Hofert, Ethan Hofert, Andrew Austin, Matt Darren, and Zach Lutmer for the Lions. Wenthy was it over now to Provost. Good move there by Provost, physical move to get that. Andrew Austin over to Ephraim Hofert in the corner. Now Matt Darren, top of the key. Darren for three, no good. And Parker Thomas down with the rebound. Volink with it now. Over to Radke. Thomas goes to work down low. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Lutmer on the rebound. Andrew Austin now. No good. Rebounded by Ethan Hofert, and Ethan Hofert is fouled. Foul is on number 55, Parker Thomas, his third, team's fourth. And Ethan Hofert makes the first one. And Ethan makes them both. His first 2 points of the ball game. Now every Lion that's been in the game has scored. Volink for three. No good. Lutmer down at the rebound. blocked by Zach Lutmer. And that one may not have been blocked, but it was definitely contested. Lutmer over to Darren. Back over to Lutmer. Lutmer to Ephraim Hofert in the 3, no good. In the corner, Andrew Austin runs the rebound down. Andrew for 3. Couldn't tell, it was a long way away from me. Couldn't see if he was all the way behind the three-point line or not, but he was. Andrew Austin now, unofficially 23 points and 9 rebounds. Parker Thomas down low. Good spin move on Hofert. And Thomas with 6 points, along with 4 rebounds tonight. Matt Darren with it now, over to Lutmer. Timeout. Substitution timeout, looks like. No, full timeout. Full timeout here for Lions. We will take it with them. You're watching Lions basketball here on the CL Broadcast Network.
Here's to welcoming moments, big and small. At Avera, our nationally recognized health system will be right here with you, with care and coverage. Partner with Avera for more hellos, more hugs, more memories. We'll move you forward through sickness and health, and every milestone in between. Hello possibility, hello healthy, hello life. Avera, moving health forward.
Back here in Rock Rapids as Lions with the 65-26 point lead. As Andrew Austin leading all scorers with 23. Lutmer with 11 rebounds, leading rebounder for the Lions. Anthony Provost with 10 points, leading scorer for Sheldon. And the leading rebounder is Ryan Volink with 9 rebounds. So Austin unofficially with a double-double, 23 points and 10 rebounds. Lutmer 1 point away from a double-double. He's got 9 points and 11 rebounds. And Reese Vanderzee 14 points and 7 rebounds tonight. Josh Albert with it now. Vanderzee over to Lutmer. Now Lutmer to Josh Albert. He drives the middle. Reese Vanderzee now back to Lutmer. Now back over to Josh Albert. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. 4. Andrew Austin forces a shot up. No good, but before the shot clock violation. Have yet to see a shot clock violation in a game yet this year, at least at home. And a pushing call here on Ethan Hofert. Kamstra with it there. That one's stolen away by Reese Vanderzee. And Vanderzee unable to get it down, and Reese showing some frustration. He's missed a few of those tonight where they've been contested. He's gotten fouled, but Reese hoping that they go in and get the foul. And Vanderzee knocks down the first one. Lions have improved their free throw shooting a little bit this second half. And just as I say that, they miss one. Good tip out there by Ethan Hofert. Andrew Austin benefits and gets the rebound. Cross-court pass, that's just a two-pointer as Lutmer had a foot on the line. But now Zach Lutmer, unofficially 11 points, 11 rebounds. So 2 Lions in, double-double tonight. That one, Lions could have grabbed, but they started taking off down court. Sudback, tough shot, no good. Andrew Austin down with the rebound. Lutmer goes baseline, finds Josh Albert at the rim, and Albert muscles that one up. Kamstra down low. Little fadeaway, and Caden Kamstra, his first 2 points of the evening.
Substitution timeout here for the Lions. As Carson Vanentop, Matt Darren, Ephraim Hofert, and Matt Albert check into the game. Number 12, Hunter Getting, checks in for Sheldon. So Ephraim Hofert over to Matt Darren. Now Matt Albert goes baseline. That one stolen away by Hunter Getting for Sheldon. Wenthy now has it over to Getting. Sorry, now it's Wenthy with it. Now Cooper James at the top key over to Wenthy. They get it down to Kamstra. Kamstra looking for back-to-back buckets. Nothing going. Matt Albert with the rebound. Ephraim Hofert now over to Matt Darren. Matt Albert, Ephraim Hofert. Looking for a pick and roll there with Carson Vanentop, and able to get it down on the Lions. Matt Albert over to Matt Darren. Lions got to be careful. 8 seconds now on the shot clock. Seven seconds left in the shot clock, that is. Matt Albert now dumps it down to Carson Vanentop, but it's stolen away by Keaton Kamstra. Wenthy with it over to Getting. Now Kamstra. That's Sudbeck with it. Now Wenthy. Cooper Jansman now top of the key. Three-pointer by Sudbeck, no good. Ethan Hofert with the rebound. Another substitution timeout. Lions will check Riley Mayo, Lane Hendricks, and Reed Fulkins into the game. Ephraim Hofert, Matt Darren, and Matt Albert out for the Lions. In for the Sheldon Orabs, number 20, Kevin Harris. Number 2, Gavin Strouth. And number 15, Michael Wassener. Carson Vanentop up, and Vanentop gets the two-pointer. Good strong move there by Carson Vanentop. Gavin Strouth with it. Over to Harris. There's Getting for three, and Getting with a three-pointer. Hunter Getting with his first points of the evening. Lane Hendricks with it for the Lions. Over to Reed Fulkins. Riley Mayo for three, and Riley Mayo, three-pointer. You stuck around for halftime. You saw Riley Mayo's senior interview. Good to see him get in the scorebook tonight. There's Gavin Strouth for three, no good. Lane Hendricks with the rebound. And Lane Hendricks for three, no good. And that'll do it. So the Lions get the 75-31 victory tonight. Lions take both games. Girls win 73-41. Boys win 75-31. Central Line boys improved to 2-0 overall, 2-0 in the Siouxland Conference. Sheldon drops to 0-2 overall, 0-2 in the conference as well. Sheldon will play tomorrow. They have South O'Brien at home. The Lions will be off until Tuesday when they travel to MOC Floyd Valley. Unofficial stats here. Sheldon shot 12 for 51 from the field, 3 for 26 from the three-point. They were 4 for 4 from the free throw line, had 29 rebounds, 3 steals, and committed 11 turnovers. The Lions were 28 for 62 from the field, shot 6 for 20 from the three-point, and 13 for 21 from the free throw line. They had 50 rebounds, 10 steals, and 6 turnovers.
Anthony Provost led Sheldon in scoring with 10. Ryan Volink with 9 rebounds was the leader there. For Lions, Andrew Austin, 23 points and 12 rebounds, led all scorers and rebounders tonight. That'll do it here from Rock Rapids. For my crew, I want to say thank you to everyone who watched.